against Simone and Ben. And here we go. Wow, what a great shot by Simone. Such great control of that shot. Playing at the kitchen and just a little bit of an outside, inside-outside shot. And placed it right inside.
Point.
Okay. Getting off to a quick start here, Simone and Ben.
2-0-2.
That ball didn't come up. Somebody was down there to try to pick it up, but side out. Here we go. See if Christie can get something started for their team.
Second server.
Good defense by Ben there. So this game is to 15. We'll switch at 8.
0-2-2.
Excellent positioning by Simone. Just such control. We've got 4 of the top players in the world right here playing. If you get a chance to come out here in Punta Gorda to watch this, it is well worth it. Got a couple more matches after this tonight.
Second server. 2-0-2.
Wow, that's a great shot around the post by Simone. Just very solid. Tyson says nice shot.
3-0-2.
Nice try by Ben there. Tyson tried to block it and just knocked it out a little bit. So seeing a little bit of power. Typically it goes into a short game and
Point. 5-0-2. Damn.
okay, off to a quick start by Simone and Ben.
0-5-1.
Excellent point. Great defense. And Ben just found the opening between the two of them. Really nice playing. Getting a signal there. They're going to be switching after Simone returns this. There comes the switch. Wow. Ben was ready for that one. Good try by Christine on that one, but Ben was just kind of ready for it.
5-0-1. Second server. 5-0-2.
Nice play by Tyson there. They're finally on the board. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a side out.
Point game.
0-5-1.
Great point, but they didn't get a score on that one. So see if they can make something happen here. Wow, great shot by Ben. Deep return, nice and low.
0-5-2. Right out. 501. Second server. 502.
Nice drive and nice defense right there by Christine. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Point.
Ben snuck over there and attacked. He is so good at that.
Point
Really
game.
overplays. And Simone's fine with that. As good as a player she's in, being the top players in the world, she doesn't mind him coming over and taking those shots.
Gaining at 5. Second server.
Now there's some confusion as to who's supposed to be serving.
Referee error.
Referee error.
Play point. 602.
That does happen. I've been there before. I've
Right.
refereed, and it does happen. So
Timeout.
usually the
Point
players will
game.
let you know. Now this is a really smart timeout. They're down 7-0.
702.
They just can't quite get in a rhythm right now.
No offside.
Simone and Ben are just playing great. They've only made 1 or 2 errors, and usually it's been on the offensive side of things, so that's not costing them a point. So Tyson and Christie over there, I don't see them discussing anything yet. They know what they've got to do. Once they get on the board, I think this game will change around a little bit.
Okay, ready? Time in. 702.
Point game.
Okay, they're not real clear about that shot. Tyson went ahead and called it in, so it's a point. They're going to be switching sides here at 8 o'clock. Or 8 o'clock, yeah, I wish it was 8 o'clock. It feels like. At 8 points, they're going to be switching here. It's just tough to go. You can't imagine how great these players are, and to not score a point so far in this match against Tyson and Christie. It's just
802.
goes to show you the level that Simone and Ben are playing at. There again, they're the top players in the world.
Point. 902. Out.
Well, here's their chance.
091. Out.
Okay, they're on the board.
Point.
A little sigh of relief there for Christine, and then they're ready to go now. See if they can get a little bit of a run. Oops.
Second server.
That was a nice change of pace by Simone there. She didn't really smash the ball. It was just enough, and then the reactions by Tyson forced him to hit the ball out.
192.
Wow. Nice defense. Tyson's trying to get the point over with.
Point.
Boy, what you have to do here, Eddie, to win a point.
Point.
Tyson has one of the best serves in pickleball. He really winds up and just
292.
uncorks on it.
5-2.
That's a good question. Maybe we can ask him that at some point in time during an interview.
Timeout. Nine, 3-1.
Just to give you an idea, the speed of the pickleball serve is somewhere around the 55 to 60 range. I actually had a chance to go against a gun where they were measuring the serves, and I served as hard as I could, and I get to like 53. And I know these guys are serving harder than that, so 55 to 60 is pretty amazing. And it's underhand.
3-9-1.
Well, Ben and Simone are stacking there, so that Ben will stay on the power side of it. And Simone, oh, just a little bit long.
Four, 9-1.
Very true. We might be seeing a little bit of that right now. It is a game of streaks. We all know that.
5-9-1.
That's why you just have to stay focused the whole way through. You let up just a little bit, especially at this level, and they could rattle off 4, 5, 6 points in a row and be right back into this game. Boy, the concentration, you can just watch Simone. It's just so fun to watch her. She watches that ball hit the paddle, and almost every time it's right in the middle of her paddle. And as low as it she gets. All right.
5-9-2. Out. 9-5-1. Point.
Yeah, Eddie, absolutely great job of getting this around. You were scrambling, and you were able to get all this back in record time. So it's really nice to being able to offer this to our pickleball fans out there across the world and be able to log in here, and you're scrambling around to get this ready. It's not easy.
Point. 11-5-1.
Oh my gosh, that was a great defensive play there by Christine, and she got it right in between Simone and Ben. They didn't know who to take it, so neither one swung at it, and the ball went in. So a lot of smiles out there, though. These four athletes, they just have such great attitudes. It's fun. They're just great for the sport. They're good stewards of the game, and you can go up and talk to them outside the game, and they'll talk to you. So all four of them really
5-11-1.
are just amazing athletes.
Very approachable.
Uh-oh, nice defense. And that soft one. Tyson's so quick. Oh. This is a great point developing right here. Nice lob by Simone. Tyson goes back there. What a great drop shot in the kitchen. Oh, that was amazing.
Wow.
That's just such great talent and athleticism. Really nice play, nice point.
Yeah, it seemed like, Ben and Simone kind of had the upper hand there. They were really pushing them around the court a lot. And obviously Tyson and Christine had some great defense, were able to keep that ball in play.
Well, not only are they getting to these shots that are next to impossible, but then they're returning them and
Yeah.
dropping them in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Like no problem. They're making it look so easy. A lot of heat on that one. Tyson, very powerful, wound up and ripped it.
11-5-2.
Tyson's giving a signal to switch sides so he can get on the power side. And there he goes over to the left side. And somebody tried to catch him on that, and she just drove it out just a little bit.
Timeout.
It's like both, they're all getting warmed up a little bit here. This is their time to try to get some points on the board for Tyson and Christine. Ben is just so good at setting himself up for that. Almost like a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
5-11-2.
Wow.
Gosh.
Some great playing. With even hitting the net, their reactions. Oh, yeah. That's not going to.
Wait.
I'm sure they can enjoy watching this on television, but to see this in live action is just incredible.
It really is. Up close and personal, and we have some of the best seats in the house, Hollywood, don't we?
Sure do, Eddie.
I'm not trying to brag. I just
Timeout.
being right here is pretty nice.
To doing that. If you're close by, if you're local,
11-6-1.
definitely come out here and watch some of this. This is some of the best players in the world competing out here, and the facility is great. You get really close up to the players, and it's a great venue.
Wait. 12-6-1.
Looks like Webby's out there in Facebook land. Welcome, Webby, and I agree. That was a great rally.
Second service. 12-6-2.
Right here's an important stop for Tyson and Christine. If they can put a stop here, then try to get some points on the board. Keep this game from getting over with. Oh, nice defense. Oh, wow. That's what they needed right there. Some great defense. Now they've got to get some points on the board.
6-12-1.
Oh,
Oh,
Tyson, that
wow.
was nice. Very nice. Reached right over there and took that.
This is why I love having instant replay powered by Paddletech, so we can capture shots like that. That was incredible.
Great anticipation. There he did it again. Looks like Tyson's starting to pick it up a little bit, trying to take control of this game, and it's paying off.
8.
We got a little problem with the paddle here. It's a little wet and sweaty yet.
Yeah, I feel like after that rain came, the humidity kind of hovered a little bit. At least it's not hot out. It's kind of a cool, humid feeling we have going on here, but definitely a little sticky.
They're definitely keeping it away from Tyson right now. Simone's hitting the angles. Tyson still finds a way to get his paddle on it. Oh, okay.
Second service.
Got a couple points. 12-8. Tyson should
8-12-2.
maybe get a couple more here. We'll have an interesting match if he does.
Timeout. 12-8-1.
Tyson giving Christie some encouragement there. Well, there's another one that went to Simone, and Ben's hit the net, bounced over, and it was soft enough that it stayed in.
Wait.
Frustrating shots, aren't they?
13-8-1.
Yeah, you like to be on the positive side of that when you want it to happen for you and not against you. Especially when every point is so crucial and critical.
13-8-2. Wait.
Wow, I'm telling you what,
On my left.
I really feel like mixed doubles, even
13-8.
6 months ago,
Wait.
these dink rallies would go on and on and on, and the players would be very patient, wait for the right ball that was high enough to be able to attack. And I don't know if it's just an increase in skill level, if it's just a change in style, but I feel like the men are being so aggressive right now, and not even just the men, the women as well, being so aggressive, taking those balls and just attacking when they're 3 inches below the net.
I think you're right, Eddie. What we're seeing now is just more aggressive play, and it's a very controlled shot now. They're trying to set up the next shot, but they're not just dinking like they did before. It's just a lot of dinking going on, and now they're doing some dinking, but more aggressive dinks. And anything that's
13
close,
seconds.
they're pulling the trigger on it.
Timeout
They're
remaining.
attacking, and that starts it. But I think you're right. I think the
Yeah.
game is changing a little bit more.
I-
It's just more aggressive. It's more fun,
Mm-hmm.
at least from a spectator
Well, I mean,
standpoint.
there are some times where I definitely enjoy seeing a very strategic cat and mouse dinking game, 40, 50 dinks, a couple of resets in there.
Well, that's it. Very well played by both teams. I
Right?
think we're just seeing the steady performance of Simone and Ben are coming through. We've seen that so far with several of their matches. They just don't make very many mistakes, and when they do, it's usually on the times when they're serving, so it doesn't cost them a point.
That's right. Ben John, Simone Jardim moving on, taking out Christine McGrath and Tyson McGuffin 15-8. We're going to have plenty more pickleball action coming for you guys here tonight. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Suncoast Media Group and Sun Newspapers, providing local news, sports, lifestyles coverage, and Pulitzer Prize-winning commentary for residents of Charlotte and South Sarasota counties. Sun Newspapers, online 24/7, 365 at yoursun.com.
Get back to life and feel great doing it with Cora Physical Therapy, the fastest growing PT and sports medicine provider in the Southeast. Choose Cora for treatment plans personalized by licensed experts, laser focused on your therapeutic outcome. Start therapy now with direct patient access at Cora, where there is a clinic in every community and a community in every clinic, over 200 to be exact. No games, no guesswork, simply results that prove our strength above other national providers. Learn more at coraphysicaltherapy.com.
And we are right back in the action, guys. Got Eddie here with my buddy Hollywood Hostler. How's it going there, Hollywood?
Hey, Eddie.
We got a match underway. Scrambling to get this one up and running for you guys as well here. So, on this side of the court, closest to the camera, we have Adam Stone and Daniel Moore. And on the other side of the court, we have Kyle McKenzie and Rafa Hewitt. Excited to see what these guys can pull out. We switched from mixed doubles now back to finish up the men's doubles pool from yesterday.
Second serve.
They had to call it because of a rain delay, and now we are back in it.
Oh, that was a great play by Adam there. He was out of position and got the ball back and ended up getting the point. Incredible quickness by Adam.
1-1-2.
There we go. The dinking game lasted for about 10 dinks and then bang. Just as Eddie had mentioned earlier, it seems like we're seeing more aggressive approach out here. The dinks are not lasting long in the rallies.
Sign out. One, 2-1.
Nice reach in by
Second
Daniel
serve.
there.
One, 2-2. Sign
Nice
out.
drive by Daniel. He's playing really good right now. Out his team.
2-1-1.
Well, they're definitely forcing the
Point.
action here a little bit. That one cost them. It's interesting that
3-1-1.
Kyle and Rafa are not playing their forehands to the middle. Actually playing their backhands to the middle. A lot of times teams will stack, keep their
Second serve.
power shots into the middle, but they,
3-1-2.
they must feel just more comfortable this way.
Sign out.
Sir. Make it.
1-3-1. Second serve. 1-3-2. Point.
That was a really nice serve, and Adam was not able to keep it in the court a little bit long.
2-3-2.
Got a lot of good top spin on this.
Sign out.
Well, we're seeing some unforced errors here. Might be early in the game. They're just not quite warmed up yet, but there we go. There's another one.
4-2-1.
That was a little bit of a look up.
Second serve.
Both teams are making a few unforced errors here, so if one team can get hot and stop doing that, I think they can take a little bit of a lead.
Sign out. Sign out. 4-1.
God, some incredibly fast hands there from
Second
Adam
serve.
Stone.
Oh yeah, he's one of the quickest out there. It's just amazing how quick he is. He anticipates well, blocks. Not
Second
only does he
serve,
block
two.
it, he blocks it back so it stays in play. Got some great battles here in the kitchen area, just back and forth and
Side
good
out.
positioning.
4-2-1.
So far, it's been a little bit more of a defensive battle.
Point. 5-2-1.
Nice serve and nice return. Trying to keep Adam back deep. He's throwing up some nice shots in the kitchen, and
Point.
boy, they're playing really well right now.
Point. 6-2-1. Point.
I'm surprised that they haven't taken a timeout right now. They've
7-2-1.
rattled off several points in a row. Maybe they're going to be waiting for an 8th point, and they'll have to make a change of course. We're playing to 15. Switch at 8.
Second
The
serve.
ATP went wide, is that? Or
Yeah, try to go around the post there, and he just barely missed it.
7-2-2.
A lot of patience going on right now. See if they can create some sort of advantage with the dinks, and
Point. Switch sides, gentlemen.
that was a nice run for Adam and Daniel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, quick 8-2. Time to switch sides. This is 1 game to 15. Win by 2. And even though it's been win by 2, we haven't seen, I don't know that we've seen one match so far over on center court where the score has gone over 15 yet. Interestingly enough.
I remember the last time we were working together, I think we had like 5 or 6 games that went into like a sudden death.
Mm-hmm.
One tie after another. That was very exciting.
Beat the
And
buzzer tournament, yeah.
You're right. That's what it was. Beat the buzzer turn. And you're right. This
It's 8-2-2.
hasn't really been that close of matches. Although on paper you would think that these teams are evenly
Okay, play
matched as the
resumes.
other teams were as well.
Score is
But-
8-2-2.
The team seems like that gets ahead early is able to continue that and able to finish it off.
I assume that as we get into the semifinals and final matches, that score gap will probably decrease pretty significantly.
Side out.
So the purpose when you're at the kitchen really is they're doing a great job of it. Is just keep
Side out.
moving that ball around a little bit. You rarely will see the same
2-8-1.
shot, but they'll attack the left foot, the right foot, the center. They'll just move it around. Sometimes they'll attack the other player, and just looking for that little bit of an edge. Like right there, they got it, and it was great
Second
defense
serve.
by Adam. Wow,
Second
that can be
serve.
frustrating as a player when you hit
Mhm.
such a great shot. You
2-8-2.
think it should be a winner, and then you hit it right back.
Side out.
Yeah, you can tell it affected him there, and it's hard. It's hard to get past that shot. Rafa trying to kind of pump him up, let him know, hey man, it's all good. We all get there.
And I've seen that with Adam before. He is one of the best defensive players out there where you can drive the ball at him, and he just somehow
Second
gets his
serve.
paddle on it and brings it back softly back into the kitchen. It's frustrating as a player because you
serve.
think you've earned that point, and he just brings it back. And then
8-2-2.
eventually can win the point himself. Nice drop shot by Daniel. Oops. And then
Side out.
this one I complimented him. That
Yeah.
doesn't happen. But it was a nice drop shot. Just the next one after that
2-8-1.
wasn't quite as nice.
Commentator curse right there.
Yeah. Oops.
Point. 3-8-1.
All right, now we'll see if they can create some sort of a opening to attack the ball. Working it back and forth.
Second serve. Three, 8-2.
Wow, that was really good hands.
Four, 8-2.
Kind of helps your confidence too when you get a ball blocked like that, get the point. Daniel doing a good job of moving the ball around. Now it's Adam's turn. Changing the shots up a little bit.
Oh, what
Good hold
discipline
up.
does it take?
Boy, he was ready to pounce on it.
I mean, he had to work hard to get that paddle out of the way. He was airborne at the point, at the time that he pulled it as well. That takes some
5-8-2.
discipline.
Point.
So Rafa being the left-hander.
6-8-2.
Yep.
Now they've got their forehands to the middle, which is typically what most teams like to do, forehands to the middle.
Sign out. 8-6-1.
Well, they got some points there. They made it a little bit closer here. If they can put a stop together, they can get this ball back, get some more points. A really nice lob. Wow. And then a great shot by Daniel. That neutralized it. Back on even ground again. Now they're going into the dink battle. Oh.
Second serve.
Really nice dink.
8-6-2.
Wow, that caught Adam off guard a little bit.
Side out.
Yeah, it did. Still
Good
able
shot
to
by
get his paddle
Kyle.
out of it, yeah.
6-8-1.
Got a question here from Andrew Young, wondering where they can see match results. You can check it out at the pickleball.global website.
Second serve.
You'll be able to see all of the match results so far here for the World
6-8-2.
Pickleball Championship.
Point.
Well, they're starting to get in their groove now. They look a little bit more relaxed.
Point. 7-8-2.
Oh, yeah. Got that ball up just a little bit too
Side out.
high.
Yeah, he knew that was trouble.
Yeah, Rafa apologized. Hey, my fault, man. I just got up a little bit too high, and boom. Adam went ahead and hit it at Kyle.
8-7-1.
Interesting how well these players are able to take the ball out of the air and hit it back softly. There's a two-handed backhand by Rafa. Tried attacking that ball, and it just wasn't up quite high enough.
Timeout's been called. Score
Taking
is
a timeout here, Eddie.
9-7-1.
Yeah, probably a good point or good time for one.
Yeah, time for a little strategy session. try to figure out what they can do differently. But it was a nice little comeback. Shout out to our sponsors out there. We really appreciate all the sponsors that are helping create this event and make this event the first annual World Pickleball Championship here. So you see some sponsors showing up on your screen. Try to send some business their way or thank them for their support.
Can't do it without you guys. That's for sure.
Plus all the volunteers, the referees, the volunteers behind the scenes, just everybody here making this a very classy event. The weather hasn't cooperated as much as we would have liked here in Southwest Florida, but they're doing a really outstanding job of working within the weather that we've been getting.
Side out.
Adam Stone kind of giving a little smile to Danny Moore, saying, "Hey, it's all good, man. We've all been there."
7-9-1. Second serve. Seven, 9-2. Side out.
You know, I think that's maybe the third or fourth drop that we've seen from Kyle
9-7-1.
McKenzie drop a little short there in the backhand.
Yeah, it's just we're not off by much, but it doesn't take much. It's just not quite. There's a tiny
Point.
breeze out here, and I think it's affecting it just enough.
Monster forehand from Adam Stone there.
Got such quick wrists, very, very powerful.
Yes. 10-7-1. Point.
Right there's a mistake. Return of serve is so crucial.
11-7-1.
Nope, they're giving a switch here. They're going to be changing after return of serve. Get their forehands to the middle.
Point.
Daniel's pretty solid there at the kitchen line.
Timeout. 12-7-1 is the score.
He's a very fluid player. There's a lot of art to his stroke mechanics.
Well, you can tell the team that's ahead is smiling right now and joking a little bit, and the team that's behind, they're not saying too much right now. They're trying to figure it out in their brain how they can come back and beat these guys, because right now Adam and Daniel are playing very solid. They're not making as many mistakes as they were earlier. You gotta enjoy the sport. I mean, this whole thing is about having some fun and recreation.
gentlemen,
Enjoy
out of
it.
timeouts
It's
over
just
here.
fun to watch these players
Still have
enjoy
two
themselves
timeouts
out
over
there.
here. Time is in. Score is 12-7-1.
That's what it's all about. Friendly competition. But if it wasn't fun, I don't think people would be doing it. I wouldn't.
Fastest growing sport in America. We love it. All right, we got the lefty against the righty there. They changed it up a little bit. Now back to it. Two-handed backhand on the dinks. I've been seeing more players go into that.
Second serve.
Don't be ready yet.
12-7-2. Oh, hold up.
Kyle had to get a towel there. He's going to be
12-7-2.
giving the signal he's going to switch after the return of this serve. Get their forehands to the middle again. And there they go. Just waiting for one player to make a mistake, and
Side
Adam
out.
didn't want to wait any longer. He
Pulled the
thought he-
trigger there, yeah.
Yeah, he just said, all right, enough of this. Let me try it.
Side out. 7-12-1.
Good patience on Rafa.
Oh, wow. What a shot from Adam there.
Serve.
You think the ball's behind him, and then he just comes up. Quick reflex.
7-12-2. Point.
Two-handed backhand. Adam didn't really see where it was going. Couldn't get out of the way of it.
Point. 8-12-2.
Oh, that's a nice lob. Really
Point.
nice lob. I've not seen that many lobs tonight, but that one worked.
Point. 9-12-2.
Making a little comeback here. We just talked about. Haven't seen that very often tonight.
Shot out.
You knew we should have had that one.
Twelve nine one.
All right, we've got Adam Stone serving now. That was a little bit high. Adam tried to make him pay. He blew on the ball a little bit.
Oh,
Wow.
Point.
what a point.
Amazing point. That was funny.
Point.
Adam hit it, and then he blew in the ball. Did you get that on replay?
I wish I would have had that one on replay, but I was able to get the ATP there at the end. I'll go back in the footage and find that.
13-9-1.
Make sure we send that up because that was hilarious.
Oh,
Point.
wow. That went up a little bit too high. Rafa
Point.
did, and Adam just
14-9-1.
made him pay for it.
Point game.
Okay. We finished them off. Tried to throw a little run at him. It was a very, very well played match by both teams.
Yeah. Great play. Great playing out there, Adam Stone. Danny Moore, congratulations. That was wonderful. Winning 15-9 against Cal McKenzie and Rafa Hewitt. And we got plenty more pickleball action coming for you guys here live from the World Pickleball Championship. So don't you go anywhere. We'll be back soon.
One thing I really noticed before I came on to Gearbox, other paddles change over time. They start to slowly deteriorate, and at about that 3 or 4 month mark, just kind of felt dead. And then I would switch to a new paddle, and it was kind of too fast, because then it had to degrade to get into that sweet spot again. I've been using the GX5 for just about a year now. Same paddle that I picked up the first time I hit it, haven't switched paddles, and it feels exactly the same a year later, and that's huge.
get back-to-back
2-0-2.
games.
Point. 3-0-2.
Oh, that was a nice stretch by Matt. And Colin, great defense. Wow, seeing a couple lobs here right out of the gate. Looks like you're trying a couple different things here.
0-3-1.
Court 16, Miss Hubson, Lively Hayes. Court 16, mixed doubles open, semifinal, court 8.
That was a little too high, and Colin just ripped it right down the middle.
Oz Golden,
Easy shot for
court
him.
8.
1-3-1.
Nice hands by Colin there. Defensive block, resetting the point. And Matt, great defensive play. Colin tried to sneak around the side there. Now we're into the dink battle. See who's the first one to make the mistake here. Oh, picked up the pace, and Matt made him pay.
Right out.
Seen that happen so many times. The first person who starts that rally ends up, for the most part, losing it. Good hands by Matt.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm slipping. 4-3-2, so that was second serve. Okay. Okay, sorry. Yes. I have 3-3-2.
We're getting just a little confusion here for scores. Kathy
4-3-2.
Noble, who's doing a great job. Shout out to her and thank her for providing her referee skills here.
Side out.
That's a nice shot by Kyle.
3-4-1.
Wow.
Point.
Good backhand, and Colin couldn't get out of the way of that one. Just joining us now, we're at the
4-4-1.
Punta Gorda World Pickleball Championship, Southwest Florida. Some
Second
of the best
serve.
players in the world are here competing. This match is a game to 15. We'll be switching at 8.
4-4-2. Crack. Okay. Clear that out. Stare off. 4-4-2. Side out.
The reach that Matt Wright
4-4-1.
has is just incredible with his backhand. He can just reach out there and backhand flip it and snap it. Got great flexibility. Nice concentration there. Oh, around the post. Colin thought he had made the shot. And Rafa and Kyle both agreed that he did not make the shot.
4-4-2. Point.
Fast-paced rally there. Still a little humid here, even though the weather's pretty nice. We've got a slight breeze. Players are out here working hard. Might not be used to this humidity. Oh, a real nice shot. Very well disguised, two-handed backhand right down the middle.
Got a question here from Jimbo Peterson asking, what is this match? I thought mixed doubles was today. Mixed doubles was today. Yesterday with the rain delays, we did not get to finish the men's doubles pools or any of the quarterfinals or semifinals matches. So we're continuing with men's doubles right now. And we'll keep you updated as to what we're able to get through today. But we still have a lot of great pickleball coming your way.
The ones coming in from the West Coast are 3 hours behind, so for them it's not so bad.
Yeah, that's true.
5-5-2.
Yep.
Line out. 5-5-1. Point.
Well, there's 2 mistakes in a row. Cost him a little bit.
Six, 5-1.
Still a close match. Nobody has taken command of this game yet. Oop,
Point.
there's 3 in a row now.
Timeout is called.
Very, very smart.
7-5-1. Point.
When you get in a bit of a rut like that, it's very smart to take a timeout, regroup, talk it over, try to stop that momentum.
One timeout left to my left, you have 2 on my right. Time in. 7-5-1. Server.
Colin tried for a little bit extra there and realized he probably should not have.
7-5-2.
Oops, okay.
Line out.
Well placed timeout. It's amazing how that works.
5-7-1.
It sure
I've seen
is.
it happen so many times where you take a timeout that stops the momentum, you get the ball back, and now they got that he just scored.
Point.
It's a game of swing, a game of momentum.
6-7-1. Second
There
server.
was a lob that didn't make it in.
6-7-2. Line
Oh,
out.
that was a nice drop. Actually, Colin put a nice shot. Just dropped it right. It kind of rolled it, made it impossible for
7-6-1.
Rafa to hit. There's one that was a little too high, and they got away with it. Okay.
Second server. 7-6-2. Second server. Point.
That's a nice play by Colin.
Do so. Point.
Big change of sides here. This is 1 game to 15, win by 2.
Both teams are actually playing pretty good. It's a close match.
Ready?
Couple
Play.
points here, a couple
Yeah.
points there. It's been going back and
8-6-2.
forth. We'll see if this change of side affects either of the teams. A lot of patience right now. There we go. Yep, picked it up.
Point 962.
Oh, that was a great around the post and a great defensive shot by Kyle. They were unclear, and as a good sport, they counted it in. So if you don't see it clearly out, then you call it in.
If we could see that replay one more time there. It's too hard to tell from that whether or not.
Oh, wow. Nice shot by Rafa there. Found the opening there between Colin and Matt. And that doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't.
6-10-1.
Oh, good hands by Colin. Wow. That was a quick snapshot right up into his chest, and he handled it, reset it right back at him. Oh, that's a great shot. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable now, seeing some laughs and some smiles on Matt and Colin's side of the net. Okay. Kyle had a nice shot there.
Second server. 10-6-2. Right out.
Mid-throw doubles. We will start matches on the remaining courts that are open. Court 4, Merchant,
Second server.
Johns, Yates. Court 4, Merchant, Novotil, Johns,
6-10-2.
Yates. Court 6, Leica, Davis, McGuffin, Newman. Leica, Davis, McGuffin, Newman.
7-10-2.
Court
You hate missing easy shots like that, but they do happen. It's just pickleball.
Yeah, it happens.
That's what you have to remember. Even as good as you are, you know, as good as Matt is, once in a while, not very often, but they will make a mistake like that. Wow, that was a great shot. Really nice shot. Rafa gave him some kudos on that. Just a nice roll up and over and dropped it in the court.
Right out. 10-7-1.
Oh, they popped that up a little bit too much, and Colin made him pay the price.
Eleven 7-1.
Okay,
Server.
nicely played. Soft game for a while and then picked up the pace.
Yeah. 11-7-2.
Pretty important right here at this juncture. They can put this game away by getting a couple more points. Oh, there's a nice line.
Nope.
Just a little bit too
Point.
deep.
12-7-2. Point.
There's where some power comes in handy.
Yeah.
Timeout for total, my
Matt
right.
drove the ball, and then
13,
Colin went in
right.
there and attacked off the rebound. It's just, I've had a chance to play with Colin before. It is so much fun.
Yeah.
These guys are, they're great. Their attitudes are great, and he really is such a nice guy. Number one, you go out there on the court, they play hard, and you really get a feel for how good they are. Watching them is one thing, but playing against them or with them, and have the skill for him and his partner Matt, they make a really, really good team.
Yeah, it's got to be at a whole different level too when you put both of them together.
Colin's background really is tennis.
Mm-hmm.
Tennis instructor and player, and
Point.
he's converted real quick.
14-7-2.
I'd say this is probably, there they go. They got their chance now. Crucial point right there. Now they've got a chance to get back in this game.
7-14.
I'm talking about Kyle and Rafa. Kyle just serving the ball there. Oh, and it is. See who's the first team that wants to pick up the pace a little bit. There it was. Yep. Picked it up and lost the point. How many times does that happen?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that quite a bit today.
I'm thinking 75% of the time, whoever starts that rally, starts that pickup of the pace, ends up losing the point. So that seemed like a little frustration right there, a little bit of a wind up, driving the ball from deep at the baseline.
14-7-1. Point 8.
Matt's game.
There we go.
Matt Wrights and Colin Johns.
Point
15 7-point victory over Kyle McKenzie and Rafa Hewitt.
They played a nice match. They really did. I think it's just Matt and Colin have been playing together again for so long, and they're just so quick out there on the court. And the power, a lot of really good power. And the resetting, that they were able to reset the shots when they do have the ball driven at them and reset it at a point where they can't get attacked again.
That's right. We got plenty more pickleball coming your way, guys, so stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Win just one time.
And you can't help but want to win again and again and again.
You want to win the next point, the next game, the next match.
You learn it's possible to win both on and off the court.
And you'll want to keep winning for you, for your team, for your sport.
Win one time, just one time. You can't help but want to win again and again and again.
Onyx, because winning is fun.
Hey guys, I'm Pete.
I'm Mac with Pickleball Global here in the beautiful sunshiny state of Florida in Bonita Springs.
Pickleball Global is a league and tournament creation platform for individuals, coaches, teams, clubs, and community organizations around the country and around the world.
Yeah, and we're proud to be the software provider of the Indian Open, the Thailand Open, and now the Netherlands Open.
We run large-scale events all over the country and all over the world. And if you want to run a league or tournament in your community, you can reach out to us at info@pickleball.global. Check out the pickleball.global site or give us a call at 239-301-2141.
Yeah, we look forward to working with you. Call us soon and we'll set it up.
Thank you.
And welcome back, everybody, to the 2019 World Pickleball Championship, live in Punta Gorda, Florida, at the Pickleplex. Wonderful facility here. You got Eddie from Eddie and Webby behind the microphone, along with my buddy Hollywood Hostler. How you doing, Hollywood?
Hey, Eddie, doing really good here. It's so much fun. Here we go. The game's getting started right now. On this side, we've got Steve Deacon and Wesley Gabrielson. On the far side, we've got Adam Stone and Daniel Moore.
Second server.
Adam felt he should not have made that mistake. You can just see it in his face.
Yeah.
He
written all over his face.
He doesn't often make that mistake either, so certainly understand that. He does expect to make every shot, and he usually does. Oh, that got up. Good try by Daniel, though. Almost made a save.
0-0-1.
Oh, yeah.
Point.
They're capitalizing on those mistakes. Get that ball up just a little bit, and they're going to punish you.
1-0-1.
Wow.
Point.
Got a lefty-righty combination here with Steve and Wesley. Steve
Point.
being the left-hander.
2-0-1.
Wind's picked up a little bit here.
Now he's playing with his right hand, so maybe it's the opposite. There we go. Steve's the right-hander, and Wesley's the left-hander. Really nice defense. Wow, that was a really good point. Some good offense, some good defense.
3-0-1. Point.
Wow, these guys are quick.
Oh, yeah.
They're a little bit taller, and they are, I think, just every bit as quick as Adam and Daniel.
That's kind of what I was expecting with this match, based on what I saw yesterday. Both teams very fast, very hard players. You got Steve Deacon, Wes Gabrielson playing with both their forehands in the middle and just ready to rip that ball when they get the opportunity. Like that.
Adam. Adam knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Timeout to my right. 5-0-1. Point.
Smart timeout. You got to get control back of this game because they've just lost. Those 5 points in a row there. It's 5-0. Got to try to put a stop to this momentum. So very smart move on their part to call the timeout. Maybe they can regroup and try to put a stop out there and get some points on the board.
Yeah, I agree. You know, it takes a lot to get Adam Stone razzled, and I feel like he is a little bit right now. He's not himself, getting a little frustrated, maybe playing a little tight, and I'm hoping he can find his inner Adam Stone and go out there and play his game.
Sometimes a really good opponent can take you out of your game, and I think that's what we're seeing here right now. Is with Steve and Wesley, they are playing really, really good, and I don't think Adam's able to get away with some of the shots he was getting away with before. Right there. The earlier match, Adam was getting those balls back. For some reason, this match, he's hitting them into the net. And it's just a really good shot also by Steve. You know, Eddie, sitting at this angle here, you see that ball come across the net. It looks like it's coming up high, like they could just attack it. But what's happening is the ball isn't that high. It's dropping down into the kitchen. But boy, when it does get up there a little bit, these guys are punishing it.
They're taking full advantage of that for sure.
Second server.
Wow, this is a little unusual. I did not expect this to be 7-0 at this point.
Second server.
Yeah, Stephen West just came out strong and have been really pressing hard.
Wow, great hands.
Oh,
Daniel
wow,
had
what a
two
play.
shots in a row, just really good defense. Well, it'll be interesting to get into the huddle on this to see what their conversation is going to be on how they're going to change this up. They're down 8-0. But I'll tell you what, Steve and Wesley are playing great.
Incredible. And, I mean, you can tell they're pressing hard. They're being the aggressors. They're speeding that ball up when they need to. They're staying in the point. They're doing everything right. And I don't think that Adam and Daniel are really doing a whole lot to, you know, to say that they're not playing well. I just think that they're getting outplayed a little bit right now. They're not able to play their game.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They're being taken out of the game just a little bit. And they're not getting any free points either. I mean, Steve and Wesley are not making the unforced errors that we saw like in the previous game where Adam and Daniel had played. I'm thinking part of it, Eddie, is just the strength at the kitchen here with Steve and Wesley. They're real strong. They're good dinkers. They're able to reach in there if the ball does get popped up a tiny bit. But I'm seeing some really good dink play going here. There's not a lot of mistakes being made. There's one. He went a little bit too far. All right. Now's their chance if they're going to try to get back into this. Very good hard serve by Adam. That's all he needed. Got to get started with that first point.
Second server.
Daniel ripped that forehand just a little bit too low.
22.
Group. Almost feel like maybe they're pressing a little bit. That drive that Daniel did earlier. Sometimes when you're behind, you feel you need to press the game to try to force the action. Wow. Wow.
Got a ball in the booth here.
Come on, Eddie, grab that.
Score.
All right, that's why
Thank
these
you,
guys
scorekeeper
are.
Vicky. Yeah.
9-1-1.
That's why these guys are leading right now. They are playing some great pickleball. A real nice shot by Adam.
9-1-2.
Now they're trying to work the angles a little bit. Oh, yeah, down the middle. And Adam couldn't put that away. It's unusual, too, because Adam's normally really good at that shot.
10-1-2.
I would agree.
There's a rare mistake.
1-10-1.
Wow, that's a nice backhand by Adam. Some good defense by Wesley over there, and Adam was able to put it away.
He kind of gave him the 1-2 there.
Sure did. He set himself up really nice. There's unforced error that's kind of rare out of Adam. I don't know. There's a little bit of a breeze out here. I think that might be affecting them just a tiny bit.
Yeah, and it seems like it's changing directions a little bit, getting almost like a swirling type pattern on the court. gosh. The hands on all 4 of these players are unbelievable.
And that ball's going over the net, like 1 inch above the net, and it's back and forth, an inch over, and they're just doing a really good job on both sides. Oh, that's a great shot by Adam. It hit him in his left shoulder. He tried to get out of the way, and he just couldn't. Being a big guy myself, that happens to me a lot.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I try to get out of the way, and I just can't, so I'm kind of like a big target. Might see a little momentum shift here.
10-1.
10-3, they're going to need to rattle off a couple, 3 or 4 points here, getting back in the match.
Second server.
Boy, I'm really impressed with these 2 guys. I have not seen them play before. I'm talking about Steve and Wesley.
Point.
I know Wesley's been around the game for a while.
4-10-2.
Not sure how long Steve's been playing for. Definitely a former tennis player representing Canada.
They probably do a lot of indoor up there.
I would imagine.
Like right about now, it's got to be cold. I don't know if we've got any Canadians watching or not, but let us know if you're out there.
We got 4. Okay.
All right, Daniel's giving a signal. He's going to switch sides after the return here. And there they go. Try to mix it up a little bit. Great defense. West just keeps bringing it back. Oh, nice.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Oh, absolutely incredible. The crowd is up clapping on their feet. They're standing up. It's just a great, great display of pickleball. Overhead smashes and returns on the defense.
10-4-2.
And Brandon Swanson said, oh man, dream team, Deacon and Gabrielson. I agree, man. They're able to pull some pretty sweet points together here.
That was like an overhead drill.
Yeah, it was.
Constantly hitting overheads and just the defense of that. That was incredible. And the concentration that you had to have from all 4 players. The overheads aren't all that easy to hit them that hard and then to defend it. They hit that ball so hard, Eddie, that they had to replace it.
I figured after that, with all the 10 overheads they hit, that they would find one, that they would have cracked it. Yeah. Oh, looks like Colin Johns with the rescue.
All right, had to go get another ball. We're set now.
Play. Got 4-10-1. Second serve. 4-10-2.
Adam knows on that one. He'd like to have that one over again.
Yeah, he would. Oh my gosh.
So much fun to watch. And now they're back into the dink battle.
Oh,
that's the way way we do it in Florida. That's amazing. Great play going on right now.
At 5-10-2.
We're going to
These
take a
points-
timeout.
Yeah, I think we need a timeout
I
after
think
that.
so too.
Jeez.
Crowd is loving it. They're standing on their feet watching. Championship court here at the World Pickleball Championships in Punta Gorda, Florida. Glad you're able to make it and watch here on some amazing pickleball going on right now. Steve Deacon, Wesley Gabrielson, Adam Stone, and Daniel Moore. 10-5 right now. Little break in the action. They just needed a minute to kind of regroup.
I don't blame them after that point. I'm still on the edge of my seat from that.
Need a highlight reel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm recording these. I will have plenty of good footage specifically from this match.
Time in. 5-10-2.
All right. Let's sit back and enjoy some more.
Point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam teed off right into the body of Steve there.
6-10-2.
That's one they wanted to attack and decided not to. Oh, wow. Nice play by Steve there. He saw a little opening in the middle, took advantage of it.
10-6-1.
There's a switch. Putting Adam in the power position. Drove it.
Second server. 10-6-2. Point.
Rare miss by Daniel there.
11-6-2.
Looks like he's giving the signal he's going to switch again. They're trying to keep Adam on this power side. Wow. That was a really nice shot by Adam to keep the ball in play. Good defense by Wes. Adam was able to take the rebound off of that
11-1.
and get the point.
Second server.
A little frustration. Daniel's kind of laughing at him. He is entertaining to watch.
Yes, he is.
Nice play. Pick up off the net shot. Oh, that was a 1-2 punch. Adam was setting himself up for that. Almost got away with it.
Right out. 11-6-1.
Here we go again.
Oh,
there's a put away. Their defense is so good when they're back against the baseline. A lot of times those putaways, you know, just one or two overheads are putaways, but not against these guys. Steve and Wesley are a couple of the best at returning those overhead smashes. Oh, hey.
Man, you would think with the intensity from both teams right now that this would be a medal match here. This is quite incredible.
It feels like it is a medal match.
does.
They're playing so good, and the fans are all here watching them. It's just a great venue. Nice drive by Adam.
Come on, Daniel.
Wait.
Go.
All right. Adam's trying to get his partner fired up.
8-11-1.
Who he is absolutely fired up already. There's a nice drive. Adams starting to pick up the pace a little bit, starting to take control.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have shifted the momentum here and really pressed them hard.
Yeah, Steve and Wesley felt that, so they just took a timeout, which is smart. Opponents get a couple points in a row. You feel that momentum shifting. You take the timeout. You try to stop it. Wow. Love this match. It's just such good play right now. It's some shots that we hadn't really seen much before. I mean, the quickness of all four of these players, it's really a very well-balanced match, even though the score doesn't totally indicate it. 11-9. They come back. Yeah. The score is finally starting to indicate it.
Yeah, I think it is. Up until about 10 minutes ago, though, I don't think it was a full reflection of how well both teams are doing.
Called the score incorrect. 9-11. Should I replay the point? I should have stopped the point. That was very distracting. I called the wrong score.
We have a referee error.
Redo that point.
So the wrong score was called. The referee is trying to determine whether they're going to replay the point or not.
I called the incorrect score. I should have stopped play instead of letting it play out.
So the ruling on here from Kathy Noble, a referee, is that if the wrong score is called, you replay the point. So now all the players are coming in to discuss this a little bit. Kathy's explaining that the wrong score was called. She can call the point and force them to replay the point. Doesn't matter who won the point or not, is considered a referee error. She has the full authority to replay the point.
I think really what this comes down to right now is playing by the book, or if Adam and Daniel are saying, no, the score didn't really distract them, and allowing the referee error to not go into effect here. So referee's calling for a replay here.
So what they're discussing is whether the play was over or not, or whether they continued to play as if the correct score was called, in which case, if all four players would agree to just play the point out, she may allow that to take place. So now they're calling for a tournament director, I think. This is one of those situations, Eddie, where it kind of comes down to if all four players can agree and say, hey, you know what, we just played it out. We didn't really realize the score wasn't correct, so let the point stand. But if they feel that they weren't playing it out, then they have every right. If one out of the four would state that it changed their game, then they'd have to replay the point.
So I believe the consensus is replay. Okay.
Daniel's the correct server.
Because they played it out, they're gonna let the call stand. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. And everybody seemed on board with that. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's one of those things there too, where I understand the referee is trying to enforce the rules of a replay. But especially if you have the team that is going to suffer by not allowing them to have a replay, then they should be allowed to overturn that and say let the play call, let the call stand, and we'll continue to play as if the correct score was called.
If it didn't bother any of them, the players should have caught it too, because it is their ultimate responsibility to make sure that they know the score.
Mm-hmm.
Point. 12-9-1. Point.
Men's pro doubles. Court 5. Farias Goble.
Just some great defense again.
I have a comment here from Karen KJ Histed. No spectators? ? No, there are no spectators in the general seating bleachers right now. All of the spectators for this match are actually over here in the VIP area, which we don't have a camera angle on to be able to show you. But I can assure you that the people that are here are definitely engaged in this match right now. But we also, because we are making up for a lot of men's doubles matches from the rain delay from yesterday, there's quite a bit of matches going on throughout all 14 courts right now as well. So I feel like the crowd is kind of spreading out in these little pockets, watching maybe their favorite players. Maybe somebody really wants to watch Kyle Yates and Ben Johns play right now. They're going to be over in that area as well.
Good comment on the stands. So, Eddie, are you hitting that button that says applause when we hear all the applause going on for good shot?
That's me. I have a laughter and applause track in the background that I keep hitting.
All right, we're starting up again here. That was a timeout here to see if any momentum changes again now. Oh, that was such a good try by Daniel, but he missed it wide.
14-9-1.
Wow.
Second server.
Off the net, reflexes, reactions.
14-9-2. Second server.
Some incredible play. Okay.
Timeout. Timeout. 9-14-1.
Oh.
It was a good try by Adam.
Second
Oh, hit the
server.
net, rolled over, and he couldn't quite get to it. And he is quick.
Mm-hmm.
But he couldn't get to it, hardly anybody else could, because he is so fast.
Do we have a towel?
I'm just going to wipe up a little bit of that area where he sweated on the court.
A little Adam Stone sweat over there.
These guys are playing hard. The wind has picked up again just a little bit.
Might have been some moisture accumulation on the net that Adam kind of knocked to the ground as well.
Oh. And that just affected his serve.
14-9-1.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's the match. Very well played by all four players.
Yeah, I mean, we had some great rallies from that match. Some great highlights from that match as well. I mean, I got to tell you, Hollywood, Wes and Steve's ability to return some of those overheads and reset them right into the kitchen was unmatched, unrivaled, in my opinion, from a lot of those points we saw today.
I agree. I have not seen a team do that well. I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with here. They're just two players that are playing very well together. They've got the height going for them. They've got the quickness, the reflexes. They took down a really good team right there.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressed with those two.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think we're going to see more great things here from Steve Deacon and Wes Gabrielson. in the remainder of this tournament. But that's going to do it for this match, guys. We're going to have more pickleball coming for you, so go ahead and stay tuned.
Win just one time.
And you can't help but want to win again and again and again.
You want to win the next point, the next game, the next match.
You learn it's possible to win both on and off the court.
And you'll want to keep winning for you, for your team, for your sport.
Win one time, just one time. You can't help but want to win again and again and again.
Onyx, because winning is fun.
Hey guys, I'm Pete.
I'm Mac with Pickleball Global here in the beautiful sunshiny state of Florida in Bonita Springs.
Pickleball Global is a league and tournament creation platform for individuals, coaches, teams, clubs, and community organizations around the country and around the world.
Yeah, and we're proud to be the software provider of the Indian Open, the Thailand Open, and now the Netherlands Open.
We run large-scale events all over the country and all over the world. And if you want to run a league or tournament in your community, you can reach out to us at info@pickleball.global. Check out the pickleball.global site or give us a call at 239-301-2141.
Yeah, we look forward to working with you. Call us soon and we'll set it up.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody out there. It's Eddie, live from the World Pickleball Championship. Just want to let you know that we are going to be having a lot more action coming for you here still. Right now, we are waiting for the match between Joey Farias and Matt Goebel against Althoff Merchant and Zane Navratil to finish so that they can come over here and face off against Ben Johns and Kyle Yates. I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but it is going to be coming up. I can assure you of that. So please stay tuned. Enjoy the music. And we'll see you soon. And welcome back to the 2019 World Pickleball Championships. We have a match that is underway already here. You got Eddie from Eddie and Webby here with my buddy Hollywood Hostler. How's it going?
Hey, Eddie, going really good. Welcome everybody back to these matches. This should be another really good one. We've seen some great pickleball so far today, and this should be another one. On the far side, we've got Kyle Yates and Ben Johns. And on this side, we've got Joey Farias and Matt Goebel. Ooh, Kyle's quick, but he's not quick enough to chase that one down. That was a really good shot. Okay. First unforced error there by Joey. Thanks to Daryl Noble for refereeing this match and all the other referees that are out there helping out. Wow, that was a great shot around the post by a backhand. Joey Farias, really, really nice. Yeah, you enjoyed that one too. Nice 1-2 punch there by Ben Johns. Drove the ball deep, set himself up for the next shot, and then put it away. Nice quickness by Kyle Yates. Two-handed backhand drop shot. Didn't win that time. Seeing more and more of the players using that.
Why do you think that is?
That's a really good question. I was going to ask a couple of them why they're going to it. I think a couple players started it and it works for them. And it's whatever will work for you as a player. If you can get more consistency out of it to get a nice third shot drop in. Good pressure from Kyle at the kitchen line there, just keeping the ball down and hard and trying to keep your opponents back. The beginning of the games are always kind of interesting because the players are trying to figure out if there's a weakness with their opponents, figure out if there's some sort of strategy. So the first several points are really a bit of a kind of test it out, check it out, see what's working, what might not be working, and just see if they can come up with some strategy throughout the middle and latter part of the game. Joey's mad at himself for that shot. He knows he should not have missed that one. It's getting late in the day sometimes. Lack of the focus isn't quite there. That's a shot he would not have missed earlier, I'm sure. There, Kyle just pounced on it. Joey got a paddle on it, which is pretty good, but pretty hard shot Kyle just put on him. There's a nice around the post shot by Ben. And that is quick 8 points by Yates and Johns. So they're going to switch sides here. The game is to 15. Switch at 8.
I know that both teams are coming off a previous loss. Joey and Matt had a very hard-fought battle with Altaf Merchant and Zane Navratil. So perhaps they're still trying to recover from that one there.
That's a nice drive by Joey, and Kyle couldn't get his paddle around quite quick enough and hit it deep off the court. There's a couple nice saves. Wow, that Ben is incredible. 2 great saves there. 3 great saves. He couldn't get the 4th one. That's really good hands, though, by Ben Johns. A nice backhand smash by Kyle Yates. Well, that was not that difficult of a shot. I think Matt's a little upset with himself for that, hitting it into the net. There's a nice block. There's a nice block. Eddie, they just look a little bit tired out here.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit like a low energy feel on that court right now. All 4 players seem like they're just not performing at their ideal state. It is late in the day. It has been a long day. I know it's been a lot of back and forth of we're playing, we're not playing, the rain's coming, it's not coming. And I'm sure that just whittles you down little by little.
It does, and there's a prime example right there. Ben just hit that serve into the net, which is, you don't see that very often at all. He's really consistent with his serve, so.
That's the 3rd drop now that Joey has missed.
Yeah, that's just not like him either. He's very consistent with his drop shots. Sometimes when you get a team that gets out to a really early lead like that, it can affect everyone. The team that's ahead lets up just a little bit. The team that's behind is just like, let's get this over with. That is such a great defensive stand by Ben. Wow.
Wow, Joey with that strong forehand there.
Again, these guys are so good because not only are they blocking the ball, but they're blocking the ball back into the kitchen to where their opponents can't really attack it again. I mean, I just saw Ben do that several times there. It's just so good. That's what makes these players the superstars that they are. One of the many things. And like everybody's human. Going to make an easy mistake once in a while. Oh, that was a really good return by Ben there. Nice and deep and low. And Matt wasn't able to take care of it. Good body shot by Ben. Nice flick of the wrist by Kyle there. Forehand. That was a quick game. Wow.
15-1. Kyle Yates, Ben Johns against Matt Goebel, Joy Farias. Quick match. As we mentioned, all four players out there just kind of seemed like they weren't at full capacity. They were just, I don't know. What else would you say about that?
Yeah, it just seemed like they were not at full intensity mode like we've seen them in the past or in some other matches. Like they were just going through the motions a little bit. I mean, they're still playing at an incredible level.
Sure.
I guess they felt comfortable and just laid back, relaxed, and played their game. But Kyle and Ben, they really put it to them. 15-1 is pretty good spanking.
That it is. And guys, we are going to have even more pickleball for you coming up here. It's late into the night, so thank you if you're still sticking around with us because we're working hard to still get you these amazing matches. We will be back after this. We'll see you. Welcome back, everybody, to the 2019 World Pickleball Championship. We actually have a match that is underway right now, and I lost my scoreboard operator, so I'm going to have to be running this one on my own here, guys. But it's not just me, Eddie, here in the booth. I'm also joined by Hollywood Hostler.
Hey, Eddie. Thank you. Hello, sports fans out there. Yeah, it's winding down a little bit tonight. We've lost some people who have worked all day. They worked really hard, so we appreciate their efforts. We'll keep saying the score every now and then, just to keep you posted so you'll know. Nice roll shot by Kyle. Oh, yeah. Ben put it away with a nice backhand. So, Eddie, these courts are kind of, the dew's kind of coming in right now. So
Yeah.
I noticed I went out there and I hit a little bit on the courts, and the paddles are getting just a little bit damp. And the players are having a tough time getting what little spin they can put on the ball. And we're late into the night, so we're just seeing a little bit of fatigue coming into play. Score is 4-0-2. Jonathan David and Eden Lika against Kyle Yates and Ben Johns. Score is 4-1. Very nice drop shot by Kyle, another point. It's now 2-4-1. Nice reach over there by Ben. Wow, he's got quite the reach. Another point. They were down 4, and all of a sudden now it's 3-4. And just missed Ben's ear. Nice defense again. Two of the best players in the world right there with Ben and Kyle. Nice drive by Ben. And very good defense as well. He's pretty quick for a big guy. Eden. Real nice. Nice player.
From Romania.
Romania, okay. Wow, Kyle is so quick. I mean, he's smashing that ball and then reacting to it, and just reflexes. Fun to watch. Oh, what a great lob by Kyle. Between the legs. That's a good try. Not an easy shot. Almost pulled it off. Now Kyle's not happy with himself right now with that serve going into the net. Very nice drive by Ben. He got really, really low on that shot. Got a lot of top spin. All right. Ben left a little bit of that court open, and Eden was able to take advantage of it. Good drop. Nice angles by Kyle. Wow. Just working the entire court. That's really good play by Kyle. Nice angles. Here Kyle decided to change it up. They were doing a lot of backhand dinking there for a while. Pretty even match so far. Kyle and Ben started off being down 0-4 and came back, tied it up 4-4, and now we're at 5-5. Taking a timeout now at 5-5.
Stadium court. Men's doubles. Villiers.
Well, the players aren't really talking very much. I think they're a little bit tired, and it has been a long day.
Yeah, I think you can tell fatigue is starting to set in on them here a little bit.
Shout out to our volunteers in helping make this tournament so good. Our referees and volunteers. Refereeing this match is Daryl Noble. Around the post, and that was nice. Ben Johns put a nice around the post. Shaking his head, yes, great shot. Was Eden? Am I saying that right? Eden?
Eden, actually,
There
yes.
we go, Eden.
But commonly, I've heard him referred to as Eden quite often.
Eden. I'll try to.
Eden Lika.
Eden. Eden. Okay. That was such a great drop shot by Kyle. He just took the ball, rolled it over, it bounced, popped up. Eden had to pop it up, and then Ben was able to come over and poach on it and get the point. That was all orchestrated by Kyle on that. So there again, the importance of those third shot drops. That's a nice reach by Ben. Oops, backhand didn't go in. Looks like Kyle was trying to get a little bit more aggressive there and start attacking. Drive the ball and attack. Found a little burst of energy. That's a nice shot by Ben. Caught him off guard. Nice follow-up with Kyle on that. Good return by Jonathan there. Nice deep return. Some backspin on it. Okay. Eden did a nice job of finding that middle. Yep. It's good serve. It was tough. Tough for Ben to handle that. And that ball, I think, might be skipping just a tiny bit. These courts are getting it just a little bit damp. I think it's just the moisture. Not to a point where it's dangerous, but just the humidity level's kind of high right now. And oh, a nice shot by. Good drop shot by Kyle. Jonathan got to it in time, but all he could do with it was pop it up.
Yeah, good hustle by him to be able to get up there to the kitchen.
Nice drive by Kyle, some top spin, and then Eden was there to put it back away. He's certainly an intimidating factor. Eden's size at the kitchen, and for a big guy, he handles himself really well. Very, very quick. There we go. We've got 8 points. So we're going to switch sides. The game's to 15. Switch at 8. Win by 2. Well, we see some smiles coming out of the Yates and John's camp right now. They're happy they've got a bit of a lead here. Ed and Jonathan are trying to figure out what to do. Getting confirmation on what the score is so that they know where to put themselves in position on the court.
I had it wrong as well, but it would only make sense for it to be 8. That's why they switched.
That was a quick point. Bang, bang, bang. Kyle's getting into it a little bit now, driving it and attacking. Good drive by Ben on that. Good point there by Jonathan. Caught Ben trying to cut across and do an Ernie on him. Didn't work out. That's a nice setup by Ben right there. Forced to pop up, and Kyle was able to put it away. And a little unforced error. Team Yates and Johns starting to stretch this game out a little bit. Oh, wow, that's a nice play by Kyle. Came over and covered the court. Really good defense by Eden. Ben was there. Oh, great defense. Kyle's taking the whole court there. He's got extra burst of energy. He just told Ben, now you know how I feel all the time. Overhead misses. Nice from Kyle. Nice drive by Ben, and Kyle followed up the rebound shot, put it away. Well, they're showing some bursts of energy here, so I'd say especially Kyle. He's really picked up the game a lot right now. Oh, that's a real nice shot, and that's the ball game.
That's game. 15-6. Ben Johns, Kyle Yates. Victorious over Enlika, Jonathan David. And it's getting, it's definitely getting late, and I think it's taking its toll on a lot of these players, you can tell. But we are likely to have even more pickleball coming your way here tonight. So don't go anywhere, guys. We will be back very soon. And we are back, folks. The 2019 World Pickleball Championships live here in Punta Gorda, Florida at the Pickleplex. We've got a nice match already underway. Kyle Yates and Ben Johns. And they are up against Jay Duvier and Patrick Smith. Got Hollywood Hostler here with me.
Hey, Eddie, good to be with you here. Had a fun-filled event. Pickleball, and that's just like that. Wow. Jay tried a backhand Ernie on that, and Ben was ready for him. Boom. Good put away. Good hands by Kyle. That last one, then Jay just took it and crushed it. Ben. Oh, forced that one a little bit, and the ball wasn't quite high enough. Wow, that's a nice shot, round the post shot. First point of the game. No, I guess not.
Oh.
Good hands by Kyle.
Oh, my
There we go.
mistake
It was
here.
a point,
Yes.
yeah, 0-1-1. Make sure Eddie's not falling asleep on me over here. He's been at it all day long.
I think I might have fell asleep there for a
Put
second.
in like 28 hours in a 24-hour day.
Feels like it.
If you hear some snoring out there, that's just Eddie. Oh, yeah. Nice drop shot. I saw that one coming. We've seen that before. Kyle rolls that third shot drop over the net. Then he charges it, and they pop it up, and then he just attacks it. Can you interpret that?
I can't. I think he said Eddie and Hollywood are crushing it right now.
That's kind of what I thought he said, too. I just have to get to my dictionary and see if those are right words or not. Nice. Good play by Ben. That was an interesting shot. It was like a three-quarter punch shot. I think Ben was used to more of a forced shot to reset it, so it caught him off guard, and he ended up hitting it into the net. Oh, wow. He had leaned into the kitchen and he couldn't hit the ball. So he tried to get out of there, just couldn't. Oh, that's a nice one right there. Jumped it. Got an anticipation shot against Kyle. Very nice by Jay. Good point. That had a little bit too much pace on it. Good defense for a while. That was a little bit of a tired shot, a little fatigue shot. Kyle normally doesn't miss those shots, so it's going to happen, I think, on both sides of the net here. And players get a little bit tired. They'll miss a couple easy shots. Well, Kyle won the battle at the net that time. Backhand to backhand. Nice drive by Kyle. And they're going to take a timeout here. Try to stop this surge that Kyle and Ben have just put on him. World Pickleball Championships here in Punta Gorda, Southwest Florida. Getting a chance to see local Kyle Yates from Fort Myers area, which is just about 25 minutes south of Punta Gorda. Got some of the top players in the world competing in this event. Playing the game to 15, so once we reach 8 points for either team, we'll switch sides, win by 2. Not sure who hit it because they were both right there, but it was some pretty good defense. That's a great angle by Ben right there. He didn't have to put a lot of pace on it, just had the right angle. Good sportsmanship there. Jay just told him, good shot, Ben. Players respect each other. Oh, that's some great fifth shot defense, positioning, dropping the ball back into the kitchen. Well, they're not taking their 1 minute break at all. They're just ready to keep going and moving.
Yep.
Ben tried one there. Now he's mad at himself for trying that. That's some really good play. Wow, that was an incredible save by Kyle, and then again by Ben. I think it ended up hitting Kyle right there. About three great plays in a row.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a mistake. Wish he would not have done that. Ben took advantage of it. Nice kitchen games. Oh. Just so much pressure. You have to hit a great shot all the time. Well, we're starting to develop a bit of a lead here. Uh-oh. Wow. Good placement of the position. Really good playing going on right now. Oh, it's a great point. Really good return by Ben. Deep return. Off, and now getting in the kitchen game a little bit. Oh. Got to be ready to attack. Paddles are getting a little bit wet right there. You can see Kyle trying to wipe them down.
A little condensation building up here.
Yeah, that's one of the challenges that these players have right now is that condensation is just on the paddle. It's hard to get some spin on the ball. So it's not always about power. There's a good example of just playing a soft game. You can earn your point just as much as trying to put the ball away. Another little miss by Ben. I will normally get those and put them away. Really good defense, though, by Pat. See the backhand of Jay now against the backhand of Kyle. See how long they continue this before one of them changes it up a little bit. There it starts, and Kyle wins that battle. Good third shot drop. It's hard for Ben to come up with that one. Wow. That was an unforced error. Pat just pulled it a little bit too far and couldn't believe that he did that. Check the backhands of Pat versus Kyle. See who can win this battle. Kyle ends up winning that one. That was a really nice two-hand drive by Ben Johns, right down the alley, down the line. All right, Ben changed it up there. Pat wasn't able to defend it. Well, good backhand drive, good recovery by Ben. Wow, that's like an I formation going on there. Either one could have hit it. I think they're ready to finish this game up. They're both starting to attack a little bit more. No confusion on the other side. Either one could get to it. The lights were out for a while here, Eddie, on the back courts, and they've come back on. So there's more matches that are happening. You hear some clapping going on in the background.
Still going strong.
Well, Jay and Pat are still hanging in there. Seven 14 to 2. Let's see if we get a stop here with Kyle and Ben, and that was out. Kyle attacked it, and game point.
Great way for Kyle to finish that here. Strong jumping backhand shot. Great match all around. Ben Johns Cal Yates victorious 14-7 over Jay Duvier, Patrick Smith. We're going to have even more pickleball for you guys here. Coming up at 11 o'clock p.m. It's actually 11:02 p.m. here. And we're going to keep on plugging here.
For all you night owls working the third shift.
Yes.
Gonna hang in there with us.
Yes, we're doing it all for you guys. So we're going to go to a quick break. We'll be right back.
Suncoast Media Group and Sun Newspapers, providing local news, sports, lifestyles coverage, and Pulitzer Prize-winning commentary for residents of Charlotte and South Sarasota counties. Sun Newspapers, online 24/7, 365 at yoursun.com.
Get back to life and feel great doing it with Cora Physical Therapy, the fastest growing PT and sports medicine provider in the Southeast. Choose Core for treatment plans personalized by licensed experts, laser focused on your therapeutic outcome. Start therapy now with direct patient access at Cora, where there is a clinic in every community and a community in every clinic, over 200 to be exact. No games, no guesswork, simply results that prove our strength above other national providers. Learn more at coraphysicaltherapy.com.
Welcome back to the 2019 World Pickleball Championship live in Punta Gorda, Florida. You got Eddie here. I think I'm Eddie. And you got Hollywood Hostler here. Oh, check that out. Hollywood Hostler is showing me the World Pickleball Championship paper there. And he's got his own little ad in there, huh?
Little advertisement going on there. I just saw that myself, so that was kind of nice of them.
Very nice. 2018 National Gold Medal winner in men's 60 division.
Yeah, I got a chance to play out nationals out in
Yeah.
California. Really love that. Just traveling around a little bit, playing some pickleball, playing against some of the West Coast players. Lots of fun. But, Eddie, this is fun, too.
It is fun.
Players are overrated. I'm just kidding. All the West Coast people are watching.
Hey, there's a familiar voice. Scott Golden's back. What's going on, man?
I just snuck up on you guys.
Yeah, we love having you here, Golden Boy. All right.
Thank
Made it
you.
for the last match of the night.
Just want to let everybody know, I don't know if you guys told them, but I definitely would have been over here with you guys a lot earlier, but I actually played in the mixed doubles open division. And we took 4th out of 9, so just in case anybody was wondering.
You don't look like you're tired or anything. So
I don't get tired, Hollywood.
All right, this match is getting started here.
Yes, we have Jay Duvier and Patrick Smith again on this side. Far side of the court, Zane Navratil and Altaf Merchant.
Since I've been out of the loop a little bit, guys, are the team in the finals, is it Ben Johns and Kyle Yates waiting in the finals?
Yes, I believe they've won every match.
Well, yeah, we're still trying to figure out this draw, but I'm assuming that Ben and John will.
Ben and Kyle.
Ben and Kyle.
Ben and John.
Ben and John.
Ben and Jerry's.
It's been a long night, hasn't it, Eddie?
We're gonna give you a pass. It's only been like 16 hours so far.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna be moving on, but we'll get you all the news on that.
But this is the last match of the night. Is that what you said?
From this court, correct?
Oh, from this court. Okay.
We think.
We think. I like it.
Well, everybody's getting a chance to get into this play. It's an all skate. Oh, so
That's
nice,
a nice
right there.
play.
What a nice play. Anticipating that. Found the opening in the court. Very nice play.
Welcome to the game, Ernie.
Really nice serve, and that return just sailed out.
I haven't seen Jay's partner play before, but he looks solid. He looks real solid.
Yeah, that was a nice play right there. He is playing solid. Games to 15. We'll switch at 8, win by 2.
Scott, a little earlier we were talking about how I don't think one of these matches that go up to 15 today on center court have gone above 15, meaning, you know, nobody's had to win by 2.
They've all been finished.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. Normally at the pro level, you see lots of 16-14 or 18-16 games.
Another thing that we've been noticing is they've been pulling the trigger a little bit sooner. Now, these guys aren't doing that quite as much. They're getting more in the soft game, but some of the matches earlier, it seems like it's more an aggressive dinking game into a attack mode.
Yeah, a lot of it's matchups, too. Like, I know just talking with Kyle Yates over the time that I've gotten to know him, like, just picking his brain sometimes, a lot of it just depends on who they're facing and if they need to speed the ball up more or stay disciplined dinking. So, yeah, a lot of that is just chess match of knowing what opponent you're facing. All these guys, all 4 of these guys seem very, very steady in their dinking and that kind of thing. uncharacteristic miss there by Zane Navratil. He normally is on point with those shots.
Yeah, we've noticed. We think part of this is just getting into the evening hours.
It's pretty
and the guys
late.
are making some mistakes that they normally wouldn't make. They're just getting a little bit tired, losing the focus a little bit. We can't blame them at all. It's after 11 o'clock here on the East Coast.
Well, and they played mixed doubles today earlier, right? So this is not just the first time that they've played a bracket. Or basically, I'm saying they finished the mixed doubles bracket, which is the normal format for today, and then now they're rolling into the makeup games, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Certainly an endurance sport today.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of times you just play that one bracket and you're good, so your body's kind of conditioned to that, but this is a little extra, what we'd call overtime. It's amazing to me how easily these guys dink the ball, just with such fluidity.
And they're doing a nice job of keeping the ball down. They haven't really been popping up there. Now, at this level, it looks like that ball's a couple inches above the net, so you can almost say, well, why don't they attack that ball? But the ball's really not coming across that far. Plus, we've noticed that the first person that tries attacking the ball usually ends up losing the point.
Yeah, the hand speed's so quick here at the pro level. Like, they almost invite you to speed it up because they're just waiting. They're just waiting and wanting you to put it at them so they can punch it. Also, one thing I'm noticing, one big distinct difference right now is the length of Jay and his partner versus Altaf and Zane. Clearly two tall drinks of water over here closest on our side. And that length is playing a factor in this game right now. The Ernie's, the ability to grab the ball out of the air, and great reset there. by
Some
Zane.
great backhand resets both times. He just reset it back into the kitchen. That was
It doesn't get much
amazing
better than
play.
that, does it?
No, he kept his eye on the ball, and just the quickness of these players. Oh, there again. So nice. There's a nice put away. Taking care of business.
I want to give a quick shout out to Eddie for doing our score since we've lost most of the volunteers and fans tonight being this late.
Yes. Thank you.
Now we're into the soft game. He picked it up, hit the net, and
I'm guessing that call was just wide.
the call was out.
So I don't know if you guys know this or are aware, but I have to be back up here at 5:15 for an interview with the local news tomorrow morning.
All right.
So I don't know why I'm actually still here, to be honest. Maybe because I love pickleball that much.
I think that's what it is, but you can do it.
Oh, well, honestly, I don't have a choice in it, but I will be all about it. I'll be up at 5 o'clock, ready to. I'm going to stay about 2 miles from here tonight.
What vitamins do you take that gives you all this energy?
Multivitamin. All around good, solid vitamin there. No, I'm just high on life, buddy. That's all it is.
That's all it takes. There's some good play right there, some good defense, and then finally someone pops it up and put away.
Yeah, and talking to Jay earlier, Jay right here in the dark gray closest to us, he was telling me he's the chicken and pickle head pickleball pro at the Wichita location up in Wichita, Kansas. And I met him when I was in my travels, and he was telling me that his partner has not played a ton of pickleball and is from tennis, but how amazing is it that he can come over and convert like that and just looks so natural playing pickleball already.
Yeah, he's got a really nice feel for the game right now. As we're bragging about him right there, he goes ahead and dinks.
Well, that's
one
the
right
commentary
into
curse right
yes,
there.
Yes, it is.
It's happened quite a bit tonight.
It has.
It's been on point.
Pretty much.
Well, it's just the way it is. As soon as we brag on somebody, they usually miss the next shot. But the truth is, he's got great hands, great anticipation. His length is certainly a big deal. And
there was a nice play, outside in move on that.
I mean, that's high level stuff right there. That's high caliber play, and for him to be so new to pickleball and to just know how to do that stuff tells me he's played a lot of tennis, and really all four of these. Oh, there we go. I just bragged on him again. I'm gonna be quiet about this now because he's not gonna appreciate this when he watches it later and realizes we're bragging on him.
And it's nice to see that it isn't always the power of this game. Sometimes if you just have the right angle and roll the ball into the right spot.
Yeah, I mean, Hollywood, certainly, the deception is a big part of this game at the higher levels. And I think that's what really distinguishes the pro level from everybody else, is that they are very deceiving with the way they hit their shots. And you're certainly a tall drink of water as well. And I've had you hit plenty of deceptive shots at me in my time playing against you. So congratulations.
Well, thank you. We were talking about that, whether height has its advantage or not in this game. And it seems like some of the shorter players are some of the best players in the world.
Yeah,
they're quicker
certainly
and
think
faster, but yet at the same time at the kitchen, you can reach in there and prevent the ball from hitting the kitchen. You can reach in and keep the players back. But
sure. Well, I think it's pros and cons, right? I mean, pros and cons, because if you're tall, that means if a ball goes at your feet, you have to bend down lower. More bending and stuff is not good for tall people. But when that ball's up, you're hitting from a different trajectory, a different angle, and that, I think, is a big deal, the ability to do that. And also, Ernie seemed to be a lot easier for people who can take one step and cover 20 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be honest. Like, I've seen Tyler Loong hit Ernie's in singles, and he's like, he takes 2 steps, and he's there across the court. It's like, what in the world did we just see? But right now, I think the biggest difference in this game is the length of Jay and his partner. I mean, they're both 8'5".
Well, they are, and they're every bit as quick, too. So they haven't really given up any of the quickness. Like right there is just Jay had a tremendous defensive.
Oh, no. He got it, but I don't think that ball would normally come back if he didn't miss-hit that like that.
True.
I mean, Zane's feeling the fatigue of all day playing. That's not one he normally would miss.
Wow, that was a great get. There you go again.
Boy, they're covering every ball.
They are. They're making some incredible shots right now. It's just a lot of fun to watch this.
The other thing I want to touch on this, and I think it's evident when you watch these type of matches. When you don't play at the pro level, like, it just seems like the points are over, like 1-2 over, 1-2-3 over. But in this type of game, it's like you have to win the point maybe 6 or 7 or 8 times, maybe even 10 times, like that right there. See, I mean, right? Like,
yeah, you're exactly right. At the lower levels, it seems like if you have a ball and you put it away, that's the point. And here you put the ball away. In fact, Eddie and I watched a match a little bit earlier. There were, I think, maybe 9 or 10 overhead smashes
that came back.
Yeah,
came back.
Steve Deacon and Wes Gabrielson just kept bringing them back from Adam Stone and Daniel Moore.
Yeah, I see. There you go.
Over and over. I mean, I think there were 10 in a row of hard putaways.
Yeah, that's impressive. And Lindsay and Riley Newman are another example of people who make you work way past what you want to win a point, just to win 1 point.
So you have to really grind it out. It's exhausting to play in a match where you think you've won the point only to find out the ball's coming back at you just as hard, if not harder. And so you're working 2-3 times as hard in a match.
Yep. And mentally that wears on you over the course of a best 2 out of 3 or even a game of 15. I mean, you can only sustain that for so long. And look at this. I mean, that's just incredible.
It's so much fun.
I mean, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Jay with the twinger. But what was odd is he hit the twinger like nonchalant, like he didn't even care.
Yeah.
And then he didn't play the next ball. That was like, he just kind of gave up. It was like, well, if you hit the twinger, you might as well keep playing. That was impressive. Doesn't that make you mad? That just makes you mad that he can do that in the middle of a pro match so easily.
Now we're settling into the little bit of the kitchen game here, back to back, cross court. See if they mix it up a little bit. There we go.
Well, Althoff is certainly comfortable and fine with dinking the ball 150 times. If you don't speed it up first, he's not going to really speed it up unless he gets the right ball. So he will dink to you over and over and over. He lets every ball bounce, pretty much every ball bounce, and some of that's because he's comfortable dinking off the bounce. Hey, we saw a little visible frustration and a little verbal frustration there from Zane. That's actually very rare. He's usually Mr. Cool Hand Luke. So I think this is fatigue.
It is.
Too good there. Too good.
These players have been playing all day long, and it's well into the night. So they're going to be happy when these matches are over. They certainly do want to win, but their bodies are telling them It's time to get some rest.
Oh, absolutely. They're usually long gone from the courts at 11 something. But you know the big thing about this weekend, the theme is Mother Nature has not wanted to cooperate until today, and that's why we're here at 11:30ish or whatever time it is. So it's not really anybody's fault in particular, but there you go. There's the Zane that we look to see right there, coming up attacking that ball.
We've got Patrick and Jay in the far side, Althoff and Zane in the near side here.
Yeah, Zane wearing the red shorts, Althoff the lefty wearing the white Onyx.
Really nice drop shot there. Top spin.
Beautiful. It's a work of art. See, Althoff's he will maintain status quo. He's not gonna speed the ball up unless he gets the right shot, and that's great discipline.
I like how Jay's keeping his head down on the ball, watching it all the way.
You know, to be honest, Jay's the head pro chicken pickle, but honestly, he really doesn't get to play that much pickleball, and especially at the high level. And so I'm very impressed with his ability to play at this level so efficiently when he doesn't. He teaches and manages that place. So I love it.
This is a great point. Oh, wow.
And he's actually one of the few pros that is signed with Whippersnapper. So that's actually pretty cool. He's got a paddle that's with Whippersnapper. That's a great paddle, by the way. Whippersnapper puts out a great product. It's just different. It's just unique and different.
Good reactions off that net shot. Couldn't quite come up with it, though. Althoff tried to bring it back, just couldn't get it done. Good defensive reaction by both teams there. Very well played.
Some crucial points coming up right here. I think fatigue is definitely playing a factor right now.
Yeah, that shot would not have been missed earlier.
No, Zane's known for his backhand dinking and that little undercut slice. But you know, when you're tired, it just seems like it's an uphill struggle, to be honest with you. And I think that's the way they're feeling right now. Yep. Now, with that being said, it's not over.
Never
it's not over, nope.
Pickleball's full of streaks.
We're going to see if they can make a push here. As fans and commentators, we'd love for them to make a push here so if we can see more pickleball.
That might have intimidated him a little bit, with Jay coming around there to do an Ernie. Oh, that was a nice flip shot.
Yeah, he's got that quick little pop shot with his backhand. He kind of sits on it, and then he just rolls it right at you fast. I mean, that's a tough ball to defend right there.
A really, really nice shot.
9-14-2. Here we go. Sometimes mentally, if you get to 10 and get those double digits going, it can do something for you. So let's see. That's a great dink. That is a great dink.
There you go.
Did you see the depth of what he did there?
I like the angle he's put it to, right towards the middle, but pushing him back a little bit more.
And just forcing that ball to pop up. He imposed his will on that dink. Gosh, I'm so jealous. I wish I could do that stuff on command. It's impressive.
Well, they're sticking to a nice game plan here. Third shot drops. Oh,
good defense. Okay, they played it. You got to back up, but honestly, even backing up, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure Riley Newman could have got that ball back. I don't know. Riley could have probably.
That was powerful.
Yeah, Riley probably plays that with ease.
Pat just overhead smash, buried it.
14-10.
14-10. Just one more point here. This could be a game point.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, good defense.
Boy, that was
That's
clutch.
Pressure. Clutch. Again.
That roll. I tell you what, that's just one of those rolls that you go, hey, that was lucky, but good shot. Right. And game over. I mean, Althoff, he had no chance at that one. Once it hit and rolled out to the side, it was over.
No, they played very, very well. That's a strong team, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is what we're seeing in pickleball right now, Hollywood. These guys literally, I'm not trying to exaggerate anything, but like these guys came out of left field, essentially, and here they are at the pro level, at the highest level. What happened?
Well, I think they're going to do a little demonstration here after this game. They told us just to
yes,
keep our eyes up.
I have heard.
What are they going to do?
I have heard that the losers promised to play butts up pickleball.
Well, okay, can I get a quick rundown, Eddie, of what butts up pickleball is?
Just watch and see.
Okay, for the fans at home, I personally have been in 3 years in this game. I've never seen this before.
So
hey, how do we commentate this, Eddie?
Well, we got
they're in the right position.
Oh, wait, is that a redo? Is that a redo? Oh, we need Tyson to be the official.
That was a pretend. Doodle.
That was a swing and a miss.
Explain what's happening here. We've got one team at the kitchen line hitting the ball towards the losing team who is who's bending over. And they're bending over towards the kitchen line. They're at the baseline, but they're bending over with their butts towards the net.
That's fatigue right there. He just missed that ball up and over the kitchen.
So the winning team,
that's a 20-foot fence.
Gets to try to hit them.
That's a 20-foot fence. He just hit that over. Oh,
and they missed it. They got another shot coming up here.
We got one more chance.
One more.
Come on, Trey.
One more shot. They had 4 shots here.
All right, here we go. Let's see if Jay Duvier
so
can.
The losing team is bending over with their butts towards the net. The winning team is at the kitchen, and they missed.
Oh man, they had 4 chances and they couldn't hit those butts.
That's an interesting end to this game.
That's very interesting.
I personally love that, and I've never seen that before in my life.
I have never seen that either. Although Webby and I did promise, the guys that made that song "Dink These Balls."
Yes. What's his name? What's
Platform Files?
Platform Files.
Yes, we did make a bet with them that we would play butts up pickleball with them in Chicago. So.
I freaking love it. Can we live? You will be live streaming that.
Of course we will live stream that.
And then we'll do a highlight video. I'm sure you will edit that.
Oh yeah, we'll do slow-mo, everything.
Okay.
So
all right, good.
Hey, Golden Boy, you're going to have that in your next match.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm impressed. But I was a little disappointed in Jay and Patrick not executing there in that butts up pickleball. Yeah, I would like to. I want to do an interview about what this butts up pickleball is and how you guys didn't execute after 4 tries.
I think we need to do that. What do you think?
Let's roll with it. Let's wing it.
We're going to do one more commercial, guys.
Practice that a little bit,
and then we'll take it out.
Win just one time.
And you can't help but want to win again and again and again.
You want to win the next point, the next game, the next match.
You learn it's possible to win both on and off the court.
And you'll want to keep winning for you, for your team, for your sport.
Win one time, just one time. You can't help but want to win again and again and again.
Onyx, because winning is fun.
Hey guys, I'm Pete.
I'm Mac with Pickleball Global here in the beautiful sunshiny state of Florida in Bonita Springs.
Pickleball Global is a league and tournament creation platform for individuals, coaches, teams, clubs, and community organizations around the country and around the world.
Yeah, and we're proud to be the software provider of the Indian Open, the Thailand Open, and now the Netherlands Open.
We run large-scale events all over the country and all over the world. And if you want to run a league or tournament in your community, you can reach out to us at info@pickleball.global. Check out the pickleball.global site, or give us a call at 239-301-2141.
Yeah, we look forward to working with you. Call us soon and we'll set it up.
Thank you.
Never mind. All right, guys, sorry. We are live here at the World Pickleball Championships. I've actually never done an interview with all 4 players at the same time. What's up, fellas?
How's it going?
Okay, so like, what did we just watch right there?
Butts up. I mean, we just wanted to have a little bit of fun at the end of the day, and I mean, it's almost midnight, I guess. So we decided to lose to get butts up.
Was this discussed prior to the game?
Oh, when the draw came out, yeah. When the draw came out, we basically were like, hey, if we're up 3-1, we'll look at the score and make sure one of us goes through. If it's 2-2, it's butts up.
Dang. Okay, I want to talk about 2 things that happened. First of all, Patrick, you had your first shot at it and you like completely whiffed. What happened there? Did you get a bug in the eye?
No, I just totally whiffed.
No excuse.
Yeah, just a little sweaty, and that paddle's a little shorter than a tennis racket.
Man, that's true. You really let these 2 off the hook. And then, Jay, what happened on yours? You hit it over a 20-foot fence, not even close.
Well, you know, I've been lifting lately, and I felt very strong, and I couldn't control the power. That's all I have to say today.
You actually went like from below to high, and I thought that was not the right strategy. But I've never seen butts up pickleball, so I don't know.
Well, you know, I'm a bit tired. It's hard to lift my arms, so I was trying to get as much power as possible, and as you could see, it was not working. But
all right, so Zane, what does it feel like when your butt's up and your face is facing the wall? I mean, what's the anticipation there?
You just got to make everything tucked in its correct places, so you're good.
Were you preparing to get smacked with the pickleball there?
I knew these guys would whiff.
What about you, Altam? What was your prediction out of 4? 0 for 4?
Well, I mean, these guys went about like 17 minutes without whiffing a ball, so they were due.
It was inevitable.
They were totally due for a whiff.
That's actually a fair assessment. You guys played great. Real quick about the match. Very high level, high caliber. Obviously back and forth. I saw a little bit of visible frustration at one point. Was fatigue a factor at all?
Yeah, fair, sure. It was a long day of, you know, a lot of waiting around and whatnot, and waiting to play these guys. That was the.
We're still on the rec play record with these guys. I mean, we're like 19 and 18 for the week with these guys.
But what they said was that doesn't count. That doesn't matter because we won it when it counted, right? But no, I mean, really quick. Have you guys ever played together?
This is what, 5th tournament together? It's my 5th tournament overall. And
yeah, we played a couple of tournaments together just to prepare, and I feel like we've been playing well, so that's why we're
Chicago this year was our first tournament.
Very cool.
Ever, so.
Very cool. And you come from tennis, right? All right, guys. I'm going to let y'all get out of here. Y'all go get some sleep. All right, guys. Congratulations on everything. Great run for both teams. All right, guys. Listen, this is the 2019 World Peace. World Peace and hunger, starvation, and butts up. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, guys. Listen, here's the deal. We are wrapping up here almost at midnight in Punta Gorda, Florida at the World Pickleball Championships. We had 2 awesome butts up chances there from those guys, but also a great game from them. And we're really proud of the World Pickleball Championships here. Be back in the morning to tune in with us at 8 o'clock sharp. We're going to do singles, doubles, and mixed doubles championships. I believe that's all we're doing there. It's going to be a great day of pickleball. It's going to be some of the best pickleball you're going to see all weekend. Tune in tomorrow morning. We'll see you then.